The novel opens with Tess Strebel, who wakes up in a bedroom she doesn't recognize. She looks in the mirror and cannot recognize her own face. Beside her lies a man she has no memory of, who claims to be her husband, Graham Thurman. Tess is bewildered, terrified, and desperate to understand what has happened. Graham presents Tess with a letter written in her own handwriting. The letter explains that she suffered a traumatic brain injury in a car accident a year earlier, leaving her with chronic memory loss. Each morning, she wakes up unable to remember most of the last decade, including her marriage. The letter urges her to trust Graham and accept her new reality. But Tess's instincts tell her something is wrong. The house feels unfamiliar, and she notices details that don't add up. A housekeeper named Camila Mendez seems more like a guard than a helper, restricting Tess's movements and communication. Tess realizes she is effectively locked inside the home, with no way to independently verify Graham's claims. As the story unfolds, Tess struggles to piece together fragments of memory. She recalls her former boyfriend, Harry Finch, and questions whether her relationship with Graham is real or fabricated. The tension escalates as Tess begins to suspect that Graham may be manipulating her, using her memory loss to control her life. The novel explores the psychological terror of not knowing who to trust when your own mind betrays you. Tess's vulnerability makes her an unreliable narrator, heightening suspense as readers question whether her fears are justified or the product of her condition. Themes of memory, identity, and manipulation dominate the narrative. McFadden, a physician specializing in brain injuries, draws on her medical background to portray the fragility of memory and the devastating impact of trauma. The novel asks, if you cannot remember your past, how do you know who you are and who you can trust? Stylistically, McFadden employs short, fast-paced chapters that build tension and keep readers hooked. The claustrophobic setting of the locked house mirrors Tess's mental prison, while the shifting revelations create a sense of paranoia and dread. By its conclusion, Do You Remember delivers shocking twists about Graham's true motives, Tess's past, and the nature of her injury. The resolution underscores the novel's central message: memory defines identity, and without it, we are vulnerable to exploitation.